Well, I would say that security is a very complicated concept. We should be analyzing the meaning of security today, because the meaning of this notion has changed dramatically since, a long time ago, when we have witnessed a new understanding of what security means from a military point of view, from an economic point of view, from a energy point of view, after all. And from this perspective, I think that Romania is perceiving a number of challenges, security challenges, in our region, but also beyond. The first of these challenges is, of course, the situation in our eastern neighborhood, especially in the Black Sea, following the illegal occupation of Crimea by the Russian Federation. And these concerns have been quite clearly expressed by our leaders during the Warsaw Summit in July this year. The second security challenge that we see is, of course, the fact that in Europe there are tendencies towards populism and nationalism. And of course there is a concern about the solidarity and the unity of the European Union when we talk about its future and the consequences of Brexit. But these, of course, are challenges that are acknowledged by all EU members, and our pledge is towards unity and solidarity within the European Union and within NATO. Another security challenge that we see is, of course, the fact that we are facing a crisis in our southern neighborhood, specifically the crisis of migrants coming from the countries north of Africa and the Mediterranean area. Of course, all these challenges are addressed properly, I think, by NATO and the European Union, and Romania is part of the international effort to address that. I would say the outcome was positive from our perspective, and the decisions that have been taken by the allies have been indeed historic decisions, because those decisions acknowledge the importance of the eastern flank and brought to the light the need of enhancing security of eastern flank member countries, especially the Baltic countries, Poland, Romania and others. I think this is important because it gives a clear signal that NATO has understood the need to change, to enhance its defense posture along the eastern frontier, as a signal towards the assertiveness of Russia. And I think it's important to acknowledge the fact that NATO has also sent a message regarding its stronger cooperation with the European Union. And that's something to be underscored properly. At the same time, we were happy with the decisions in Warsaw, because one of those decisions envisaged a different, more robust allied policy in the Black Sea region. And that's something that concerns us very much, and we were happy that we have been able to convince our allies that the Black Sea is as important as other areas of concern for NATO.